I've gotten this question for like the past year, 2 to 3 times every single week, and it's where do I source all of my clothing? And the main answer to that is buying wholesale, buying in bulk, just getting a lot of clothing and like a big quantity of clothing for a really cheap price from one seller. And I basically got this question so much, probably 7 days ago, I had this great idea of how do I sell to these people that are asking me this question? So I basically made this whole website in about 7 days, and I did it for absolutely free. So I'm gonna show you guys and kind of walk you through the process because I thought it was interesting of how I set up my own new wholesale resale side hustle. So I basically want to talk about the source of where I'm getting this clothing that I'm selling for wholesale, because I didn't personally source this stuff, and that's kind of why I'm selling it for wholesale. But basically it's a pretty interesting situation. About 3 months ago, I was posting on YouTube very frequently, and this guy who owns multiple Amazon stores reached out to me and said, hey, how would you like to handle all of our Amazon returns, and after you sell these items, we'll split profits, because at the moment we're not doing anything with them and we can't sell them anymore. So I was like, the idea, I didn't know how much of a responsibility I was taking on in the beginning of this, but I was like, heck yeah, that sounds like a great idea. I can manage more clothing. Now I'm up to 1,600 plus items listed, and I have so much more to list. But that brought me into selling wholesale, because some of the items that I get they don't really sell for more than $5, $8, $10, maybe even $12. But to me, that's not really worth my time. My time is $20 and up. I really don't want to sell something for less than $20. So if I sold 10 items that I'm getting for $1 each, so $10, makes it way more worth it to me. I'd rather just get rid of it as fast as possible. So that brought me to actually selling wholesale, creating a website and developing some sort of place where people can buy things, because you can't do that through Depop. But these are the items. I'm going to show you guys just a few of them. They're brand new. Like, they're literally, nobody really wore them, most of them. I haven't seen, I want to say there was like 3 or 4 where people try to crop the jeans, and that was the only like issue that I had with returns. Other than that, I've received probably over 1,000 pieces, and the wall that I've you placed on is covered with the pants. I like to take the pants. I love the pants, but there's some times where like the sizing is like, I like to copy listings to list as fast as possible, and then it's like I get one of these and it's just size like large, size medium, and I don't have one, so I can't copy the listing. And then I'm like, I don't even want to post it. Like, I want to get things done as fast as possible. So let's go ahead, scratch all that. That's where I get the clothing. I'm gonna basically jump over to how I built this website for free. So this is the website, and it's a little bit more friendly on the mobile version, but I'm on the computer to show you guys all the nitty-gritty behind the scenes details of how I built this. But we're gonna go ahead and walk through the website itself. So here's the website. I built this on bigcartel.com for absolutely free. Obviously not as good as on the computer as it is on the mobile, but this is kind of good idea of what it is. So here's my cover photo of what I sell. We'll go down, and you can see wholesale for $19 to $50. We click on that. You can see here, that is the photo I have. You got wholesale ranging from $19 to $50. For quantities, I have 10, 20, and 30, and going up, if the more you buy, the cheaper they get. So 10 pieces is $1.90 each, 20 pieces is $1.75 each, and 30 pieces is $1.67 each. And when you click on one of these, it'll show you the actual amount. So $19, go down to 30, it's $50. This is my description I have at this. I need to change this to 10 to 30, not 20 to 100, by the way. But we're gonna skip that for now. Stock your shop with a wholesale bundle. Select 10 to 30 brand new pieces from our Amazon returns overflow. Our selections include men's, women's, and unisex items, sizes ranging from XS to 3XL. In each bundle, you will find a variety of pieces such as shirts, jackets, pants, shorts, dresses, skirts, accessories, and more. To get a better idea of what you might receive in your wholesale bundle, check out our wholesale gallery. So before we check out the wholesale gallery that's right down here, I'm just going to talk about the other buttons I have. I have a contact button. This comes kind of complimentary with any website you make with Big Cartel, and it's honestly, it looks really nice. Just to reach out through email.
Also my info button. This is something I created myself. This is just talking about the shipping, that I ship everything out in 5 to 10. That's just giving me leniency. Normally I do everything in 3 days. I ship out everything in 3 days, but for leniency reasons, I'm just gonna say 5 to 10, so people don't bother me, don't bug me. It's 5 to 10. Returns, just have a return policy. I don't really take returns because nothing, like, unless I made a huge mistake that they can contact me by and be like, hey, you totally messed up. Other than that, I'm really not gonna take a return. In the wholesale gallery, I made this myself as well. I just took some photos of the typical items that I get. I will end up including more, but this is just a good idea now. So we get dresses, we got shorts, pants, men's shorts, women's dresses, pants, dresses, jackets, shirts, shorts, sweaters, all this kind of stuff. And some of the stuff is pretty cool. Like, I genuinely pair these together, it's a great outfit. So the stuff, in my opinion, is great. Like, honestly, you could sell it for more, but when I'm trying to sell at volume, it's just not ideal to sell $10 items. So that's where this wholesale website came from. So that's the website. But now I'm going to talk about the actual, like, nitty-gritty details of how I built this. So I did this on Big Cartel, and before I scroll through this, I'm going to show you how I kind of built the product section. This is the actual product section. It's very, very easy, very easy. So it's kind of just like out there, laid out perfectly for you. So there's your title, there's your description. Instead of categories and this, get cool options like that. Whoops, I didn't mean to go out of there. In the variant section, this is how I did like the 10, 20, the 30 pieces. I add a variant, you add add a different group, I added quantity, and then I selected my different pricings. And this is like really cool to do it this way instead of putting it in multiple different posts. Like, I could do 3 posts. One of them was like, oh, you buy 10 items in this bundle. Oh, you buy 20 items in this bundle. And instead, doing it this way, it's like when people click on it, they don't even know that they have options. But once they see it, they're like, oh, I could get more. And it's this much per item. That's why I love to include this. Like, this gives a massive incentive. When people see that, it's easy to put it into their brain. They don't have to go on their calculator and do it. Like, if they're a numbers person, some people, they'll just buy it. But this is for those numbers people. They'll really like that. For shipping, I do $9 alone. If someone's going to buy 2 of them, I'll do $10, okay? Just to cover on my end, just a little bit more, 50 cents. It's not a big deal. But $9.54, I'll probably end up getting cut into a little bit if people go for those 20 and 30 bundles, but it really doesn't matter. I'm here to make pennies, not big dollars, you know? Other than that, that is how I built the products. We're going to now talk about the actual website. So bigcartel.com, I've used this literally for like 3 or 4 years. It's great. I'm not endorsed by it, but like, I love it so much. I think it's like the best website builder. I've used Squarespace, I've used I forget all the other names. I've used Shopify, just the typical ones that everyone uses, and I like this one the best. I think it's the best and like most user friendly. So I'm gonna kind of move everything out of the way so I can talk a little bit more about this. This is, you can see I have now the phone version of this. It looks a lot better on the phone. But going down through this, I'll just talk about all the things that it actually offers when it comes to editing. So there's different templates. Right now I'm using Luna. That's the name of the template, which there's so many different ones you can select from with the free version. But we're going to use Luna. You get all your font options. You get your header image. You can have a repeating background image, which I've never used. I don't think it is like something that anyone uses. You can have a slideshow. Maybe I might add something like this to show people the items that I would get. Maybe like put like, I personally would put like a collage of a bunch of pieces. So when they click, they see like 50 pictures instead of just the limiting to 5, which I'm pretty sure if I bought an actual paid version of this, I can do like whatever I want. But this is the options I've been given for free. Announcement text, I don't have one right now, but you can see it just kind of puts it up at the top. Pretty cool. You get the maintenance mode. You can have like a little maintenance message. You can change the sizings of your header image, but I just leave it on small. You want it as small as possible. I honestly wish it went even smaller. Featured products, items per row, per mobile, it just kind of shoots it down. Honestly, this might look better. Kind of like that a little bit better. I think I'm gonna leave that. That it's centered. Normally it's not centered. Other than that, it's very, very cool. It has a lot of different items, all of these different things that come in with the products. You can have, if you have multiple photos, this is if you pay for it, you can like click or hover over the photo and there'll be more photos shown. Linking all of your socials, you can do Instagram, TikTok, all of these things. So like that, these all bring me to my actual pages, which is really nice. Like I have all of these actually linked up to go to them, which is cool. I don't know, I love those. Whenever I look at a professional business and I like don't see all their socials or they don't have a lot of them, it's kind of like an ick. Like it's gross. Like why would you not have a TikTok account or an Instagram account or a Facebook account? Or like the one that I require, if you don't have a LinkedIn, which this one doesn't have one, but like this is off topic, but if a business doesn't have a LinkedIn, that's like such a red flag for me. Going down to my last thing. This is my last detail on the actual website. The one reason I think Big Cartel is like better than Shopify is because of its integration with Pirate Ship. If you haven't watched my videos, I use Pirate Ship a lot. And basically Pirate Ship is the easiest and the cheapest way. Again, I'm not endorsed by these people. It's just like the all-around known best third-party shipping website, and that's what I'm gonna call it. But basically, you can import your orders from Big Cartel into Pirate Ship, so it's like super easy to ship things. You can do it fast. I'm not expecting like a ton of orders, but I just like that feature that it's available, and I'm like really, really excited to test it out. So that is the entire website, and we're gonna go ahead, wrap it up, and hop back over to not on the computer.
So wrapping things up, basically that is how I built my website. That's how I get the clothes, and that's really just the orchestration of everything I put together. And I think this is something that could potentially be like very successful, but I don't know how it's gonna work. I just kind of set it up just to see if someone through Instagram would do it. I've been promoting it through my 2 Instagram pages that I have in ties with my actual clothing brand, as well as posting a little bit on TikTok. I've deleted the posts just because they really did not do well, and I know it's like something I shouldn't do, but I wanted to basically tell you guys how I built this, and I'll probably be doing like an update video maybe within 1 to 3 months of how this actually does, if I can actually sell some items. So that is how I did it. Hope you guys enjoyed, hope you learned something. Leave a like, drop a comment down below if you have any questions for me, and subscribe to the channel if you're not already. And as always, I will see you guys in the next one.